What's up, everybody? A little bit more Binding of Isaac in our attempts to get the Platinum God. So let's play some Eve, another character I hate with a burning passion. But at least we have Dead Bird, right? So there are possibilities of having a nice good damage run with Eve or Babylon. Dead Bird I think overall is just pretty crap. So we'll just leave it at that. If you've... Hey, Game Good. That's possibly useful. If you've seen any of my videos, any of probably Northern Lions videos when he plays Eve, or the average populace with Eve, most people aren't a big fan just because she does actually have crappy damage. None of her abilities are that amazing. Poor Babylon can be nice if used, if you find the right items. So, anyways, here we go. We're going to be wanting to beat the chest floor. That's pretty darn lucky. With her to hopefully get Eve's Bird's Foot. Probably a waste of a penny to be honest, but let's see if it pays out. Yeah, hey, 2 bombs. I'll take it actually. That's not too darn shabby. Let's see. Speaking of bombs, these jerks. Yeah, as soon as I fired it, I was like, that was stupid. Silly me. Nonetheless, more bombs, pay for itself. Cool. And we will beat our first boss pretty easily. You know what? Not necessary. Oh, really? Oh, that's not cool. Didn't think you'd be able to do that once I initiated gameplay. Oh well. Live and learn. Wasn't necessary to use it anyway, since this is a relatively easy boss. I just get impatient and want to kill him faster. I think the Game Kid takes 6 turns to recharge. It's a little bit much, but the fact that one, it gives you the iframes, does decent damage, and actually can regenerate health with every kill. Overall, just it's a much better version of Unicorn Horn. Much better version. Oops. Trying to speed through this a little bit quicker than my skill allows. Dead Bird, seriously. If Dead Bird wouldn't be as bad if it had better AI have to get so close and really pretty much throw the Dead Bird at the boss before it aggroes is kind of one of the reasons why I really don't like it. You know what? I doubt it's here, but let's check. No, it can't be here because it's a super secret room. Can't touch other ones. Oh well. Not that it always is 100%, it would seem like. But, yeah. Oops. Okay, well, Dead Bird in this instance actually isn't too bad. But, once again, overall, pretty trash. Shouldn't have taken the damage there in the first place, but since we did, might as well take advantage of it. Oops, I probably should have saved that. We need a key. Just a key for this floor at least. Any other keys I can use on the following floors. Oof. Damage from an enemy that just randomly moves and isn't trying to hurt me at all. Takes forever. So the nice thing about Samson's, and at least as the rooms go on, you know, as the fight goes on in a room, you'll theoretically start doing more damage with Bloody Lust. That worked out well. Should have actually blown it up near the fire, just in case the fire has something. The problem, though, is overall Samson's still pretty crap. And I like how, I mean, at least Blue Baby, I don't have to play again as, but, I mean, hey, that's pretty cool, especially for only 2 pennies. Thank you kindly, my friend. I will use the bomb here, just because a key, even if I do find a key or 2, will always be useful still. So, what do we got? We have Halo of Flies. That is actually pretty good. And since we already have a cube of meat, our defense is pretty much maxed out, unless we want to count Guardian Angel as theoretically being a little bit better. I won't be picking up a level 3 cube of meat, so we should always at least have 3 things circling us. So things are looking alright. Still though, need lots of damage. The health up from Judgment I may end up using with the Deal with the Devil. And on that, yeah, awesome. That may have ruined the chances there, actually. You know what? We'll charge up our game kit real fast. Might as well actually maybe just finish out the rest of this. Might pick up that golden chest. Probably not the best idea. It'd be better to save it. The key. The key for the next floor's treasure room, but we all know how impatient I am. And how much I like gambling. Okay, another heart. Okay. We will want to try and fight Super Pride, which I don't think we have any control over whatsoever, because I believe that is one of the 4 achievements that we need. I think it's Cain's Eye again, Eve's Bird's Foot, and Samson's Lock, and the left hand, which is drawn from Super Pride. So that actually is going to probably be the hardest one to do, just because I really have no control over it. It's completely random. You know what? Screw it. That's what I was kind of hoping for, even though it's not really paying for itself, but then I can do this. Ouch. I was not hoping for that. So let's see how much that bites me in the ass in the end. Alright, what do we got? Or what do we have, I guess. Short work for him. Yeah, worth it. And deal with the devil. Ouch, cat of 9 tails. Really? Ooh. That's not a good item. It's not worth. Yeah, both decent items. No way to get the tail because I don't have any spirit hearts at all, and giving up 2/3 of my health with no damage ups at all is not worth. Not only giving up the game kit, but being able to make flies on every room. It looks like we're kind of playing a defensive game right now. We have okay health, considering who we are. We have Halo of Flies and a cube of meat, so in that aspect, we're doing fantastic. But if we can't find a Brimstone, Mom's Knife, Polyphemus, I always call him Polymephus, don't I? Which is, I think, I'm pretty sure it's Polyphemus. Whatever. Won't be the first or last time I say something incorrectly. In this or Civ. And shoot, should have charged. Should have charged the game kit. It would have destroyed this guy. Oh well, maybe we can save the game kit for the possibility of an arcade, which would be the best reasoning for me to use it, because then I could possibly go into Curse State, I could pick up some more health up, all that good stuff. You know what? Oh my god. Forgot about that! Run away! Run away! Oh god, Dead Bird is gonna get me killed. I'm calling it right now. Run away. I don't want to play this game anymore. Oh my god. Ah! Right into it. Stupid Dead Bird. Oh, you're such a terrible item. Okay, we should get a deal with the devil on this, I think. It only took like 1 or 2 hits total on this floor. No. Tears Up, pretty crap overall with the strength card. So we're not, the game's not handing us a win on a silver platter, that's for darn sure. We still need a key, which I'm hopeful we'll be able to find. We have no bombs, unfortunately, either. Look for secret rooms. I want to kill at least 2 of these before I try and let it look for a secret room to the left. No, it's right. I'll just kill him. No self-sacrifice rooms so far, actually, is slightly unusual. Safety cap. Sure. More chances to drop pills. 3 cents for that, not bad. I can't get in the shop even if I wanted to. I'm not too worried about it right now. I have no monies. Oh man, damage is so pathetic on Eve. Jeez, these rooms take way too long. Like, as soon as if we get no damage ups for this whole game or no amazing cure effects, it's just, I'm sorry, it's not gonna happen. Doesn't matter how on par I play, it's just, we're gonna get to the stage where it's just enemies have too much health, too strong enemies. You know, fighting Isaac with 1 damage is gonna be probably next to impossible. Not even a bomb or a key. We're going to be passing up a item room and item room, which is not good at all considering none of the items I have are really amazing. I think Halo of Flies is the best item we have right now. Isn't enough to win a game, that's for sure. You know what? I don't care. It's a waste, but I really get kind of not frustrated, but it's why am I? What is up with my hair? My face is backwards. Okay, that's weird. New glitch. It's really frustrating when that attack that takes 6 turns to charge doesn't do damage to people as it should. Because, well, I'm using it because I'm kind of running out of options with damage, and it takes a really long time to charge, so to have it not really work kind of sucks. But, oh well. Face only is weird when I... Whatever. Could have used a strength card, but I wasn't really afraid of taking damage. And I was kind of hoping for the Game Kid to work. And since the Game Kid didn't work, I didn't really want to waste both of my awesome possum items. Alright, so anyways, awesome lemur items. Alright, what do we have now? You know what? Sure. This will give us some damage up. Not sure what else. Really not going to pay out? Wow, it did not pay out. It's actually kind of surprising. Could have used the strength card to give us an extra heart, but I don't know if it gave us a filled heart or an empty heart. I think it gave us a filled heart. And let's go for it. Yeah, it gave us filled heart, so let's do that. Really not paying out, huh? That really sucks. That really sucks, actually, because I spent a lot of health on you. Okay, gauntlet room. Hopefully a health up. Nice. Health and tears up. That's actually pretty darn good. Perfectly fine with that. We'll be able to play Demon Judgment again. We'll still have Whore of Babylon mode on for this room, which will have 3 boss fights. As you can see, I'm doing about normal, I would say maybe Isaac or Cain damage right now, I'm assuming. So it's not like Whore of Babylon really makes or breaks, but it is darn nice, especially when you have no damage at all. Nice, the meat was a really good find, actually. That's, hopefully we can continue to improve upon that. I've heard this song a bazillion times, but man, it's a good song. Never really paid attention to it as much while I'm actually fighting. So, there. Okay. Fortunately, I completely forgot that I'm out of my Whore of Babylon state. The first thing I should have done was immediately go and use Demon Judgment, but since we didn't, I'll use this opportunity to go to the self-sacrifice room, probably more or less ending my run. Saving my run a little bit longer. Drop into Whore of Babylon. Look for a key. Come on, man. You gotta pay out one of these times, right? Man. This is a interesting predicament. No secret room over there. We'll take that actually and keep playing him. I wonder if the turning into the Whore of Babylon, turning into the curse state actually negates the chance of him giving out something, because we played him like 10 times, I think, give or take. That seems like more than enough chances to get something from him, honestly. I mean, that seems a little extreme. Especially with my luck. Let's be honest, I unfortunately get lucky way too often, which makes the game look a lot easier than it really is. It makes the game easier. It doesn't just make it look like it. Oh, well, this is an interesting run because it'll kind of test my patience a little bit. I'm not always patient when I have low damage. You know, I'd almost rather just die and then just try and get better damage, even though I don't purposely die to, unless maybe I'm just tired of playing the run. I won't die just so I can say, I'll only play the runs when I get good items. We've seen me play on bad runs. I think I've beat it on a couple bad runs before, too. Really need to be doing my due diligence on letting those guys try and look for secret rooms for me too. There's our key. There's a decent amount of money. Telebills. Okay, that could have been bad. Alright, so it wasn't that bad though. I will just use the... I want to use the Game Kid. I really do on Demon Judgment, but I don't remember if it still hurts me or not. Little Steven, that's not bad. Kind of like a damage up. He shoots almost as fast as me and has homing shots, so that's pretty good. You know what? Let's do... I forgot, or it didn't give me as much health as I was expecting. I can't speak today. I'm supposed to be asleep 3 hours ago. But anyways, so that kind of actually was a waste of the Game Kit, I would say. Unless this one half-heart judgment pays out big, I should have waited and used it on something else. So kill ourselves, the fool. That wasn't worth it. Oh, well. Alright, who do we have to fight? Pretty much no real... Okay, that's not a bad fight. It's going to be kind of a pain in the ass. The Game Kid would have made super short work of him. Bloody Lust would have been nice too with Samson. Be like the only time I ever talk about Samson being halfway decent is like when I'm having to play Eve. I think I'd rather play Blue Baby than Samson even. Or Eve. It seems like there's better item drops with Blue Baby. Like, seems like individual characters have better chances of getting some items than others. Not sure if that's true, but it seems like it sometimes. More tears up. That is terrible. A high tear up and damage, and no damage is not always good though, because as soon as we start getting to Isaac and Blue Baby, I'm just going to be pretty much spawning flies, not even damaging them. It's just going to be spawning flies pretty much. Pretty much, and pretty much. If I can say that a few more times. Alright, probably be playing Judgment over the shop just because hoping for better luck, and if I find a key, I'm going to use it for the treasure room. Haven't been finding too many keys, so I'm not expecting to find many more. Well, if we find Demon Judgment or a Blood Bank, we'll have some hearts. Bloody hell. Never mind. Well, hey, a key. Not what I was looking for, but overall, that'll be okay. At least we can get through the item room now. Would have been cool if that was a secret room. Tear rate is pretty damn impressive, but once again, tear rate without damage, not the best. That's why I don't mind Polyphemus as much. Losing Spirit Hearts like crazy. Sure, you shoot a little... Damn it. Forgot that we're on the Necropolis. This is not looking good. Playing halfway well, but this is a relatively easy room compared to the things that they might end up throwing at us eventually. So, not going to get too excited. Nice thing about Tears Up is it does keep the enemies back a little bit. Oh, come on. I hate that when your tears knock the enemies straight into you. Game Kid wouldn't be bad on this room, but I should be able to get through it just fine. I think I'm gonna... Whoops, that was a really bad dodge. I saw that coming. I think I'm going to start trying to save it for panic situations and bosses, because it's getting... You know, this could get interesting. Wow. See, it's really unfortunate when the game does that. It should have killed those guys. Oh well. No secret room. I knew that was good too. My reflexes and my mind aren't in sync today. But hey, point of the game is to be entertaining. Not always just to win. And I just wasted a bomb, didn't I? Yeah, whatever. At least we're not playing Kain. At least Technology 2 will do something. I think it might lower my damage down a little bit. I'm pretty sure Tech 1 does that. That was terrible. But at least we still have our tears. Technically, I'll count this, I guess, as a damage up. The range is really nice, but I mean, look, we're still doing so little that it's not in a long run in a boss fight mode. We're still pretty much screwed. Actually gonna save the key. Oh, really? I'm actually surprised that second chance right there didn't kill me. Oh, perfect. I'm desperate. we go. That worked out real well. Might not be able to get to the item room next floor, but once again, it's getting to the point to where we're not really having any chance at all, so might as well get a little desperate, get a little risky, see what happens. Not really fast enough to dodge these guys yet. Technology 2 making a big difference right here. Keeping me out of harm's way, keeping me out of the aggro range. Well, most of the time. Game kit almost recharged. That's unfortunate. What do we have? This guy doesn't have too much health. Should be okay. Whoa! It's not expected. Jeez, he just launched those guys out. That is unfortunate. Technology actually doing me a big favor by allowing me to stay back a bit. Item I really don't need. Game, you're killing me here. This will make these guys easier too, actually. If we can just start amassing damage, I'll feel like the game was trying to help me. Even though we have no health, at least, you know, that was my fault for getting hit so many times. I was really expecting a health down or a bad trip. Oh, Demon Judgment. Why do you tempt me? Blood Bank would be amazing. We could acquire some money that way. You know what? Let's get desperate again. That actually paid out decently well. Really would love to play Demon Judgment, even though I'm not really sure quite what he would give me, or what they can give me. Range up isn't bad in the fact that at least it kind of matches my tiers, which do slightly more damage. Now the range on that matches the laser, so by staying back I still have a chance. They're really trying to get me to use. The Demon Judgment. If I can acquire some Spirit Hearts, I can get to Horror Mode. I mean, I guess that's the best way to call it that. Curse State. With Halloween coming up, I think it's either one would work. And no, it's not just women that dress up in scantily clad outfits. Tenji's going to be very scantily clad. Well, probably not, but as we said, why not, right? When we get to have all the fun. I'm just talking out of my butt right now just because I think it's funny. And I have a twisted sense of humor. And I'm trying to fill in the gaps of a really long fight. Eve, you suck so much. Oh, this would be a good room for Game Kit. Stay along the outside since I am fast enough to get around the... Oh, you son of a... Dead bird, good job. Still terrible. Still hate you. Oh, that's good. Because I'm lazy. Let's go right. That's probably not the best way. Finally recorded some Civ again it's been a little while. It's been a couple weeks, I think, actually. So, for those that like Civ, thank you for being patient and staying around to see more. Did a one city challenge, which a few of you have been asking about. So, just like Binding of Isaac and other games, I do actually listen and read and usually reply to every single comment. So, messages and all that stuff, Twitter. So if you ever want to talk to me, feel free to hit me up. Lucky for Dummy, that's awful. Well, it'll never show up again now that we've picked it up. Oh man, this is like, didn't we have a run like this just a little while ago? It's just like, I'm just waiting to die. Because I know this isn't going to get me through the whole game. And I think I'm playing okay, but overall, just things are not looking up right now. Don't want to blow up the TNT because I'd rather him run into it. Wow! Well, I guess I'm not playing well anymore. For a while there, I thought I was. Don't think the shop's probably going to be worth it, but let's check. Blue candle could really change things around right now. Even fighting greed wouldn't be bad. Yeah, let's go crazy. Health up. Yeah, I'll tears down. Full health, semi-decent. Telepills could be cool. Could use it as a oh crap moment and teleport out, or could use it in the potential for find the I am error room, which I don't know, could do something good for us, I guess. Thankfully, Eve did get buffed quite a while ago with that extra speed up. Makes a big difference. Especially when you can't kill things, you need to run from things a lot more. And no love on the... Oh, Demon Judgment is up. I think we need to kind of play him. I'm getting desperate. Or I've been desperate for like 3 floors. I think it's desperate when you're playing Eve, period. It doesn't matter what's going on. Yeah, I remember the last time I played Eve and we beat it on Eve, and I remember saying, it's like, oh, thank goodness we never have to play Eve again. Same thing with Blue Baby and stupid Steam. Losing my save data. Okay. Really? Demon Judgment is not paying out really today. Okay, that's pretty good. I don't know how I feel about that. Hangman. I'll go with Telepills. Hoping for maybe an I am error room after we clear the boss. I doubt it, especially since there's so many rooms. I'm assuming it maybe has a better chance if there's less rooms. For no other reason than that's just complete assumption. Like, you know, probability and stuff like that. But I don't know. Yeah. Gonna have to name this like this video's title like Desperation or something. I'm doing a bunch of stuff even for me is quite reckless. Just because we really don't have anything going for us. Well, no, let's save it. Normally I would say let's blow the... Well, extra bomb. Blow it up now. Bet you it'll give us something decent, too. I hope it'll give us something decent. Uphill. Full health. Pretty useful. We'll save it after we fight the boss, just in case we do lose some health. And then I'll probably use the teleport after, just to see if we get an I am error room or something of equal value out of it. Could get the Hangman to go get the bomb, but once again, kind of feeling lazy. So, probably just skip by that. Man, the laser damage is awful. It's taking forever to kill those nubs. Maybe they're like, Maybe this one has better, more healthy nubs, or it's just they were also being thought of as a people. Yeah, it looks like they're calling it. Hermit is a really good card too. So if Telepills doesn't send us off the floor when we do use it, we'll go back and get the Hermit. That'll save us a key on the next one. Hopefully we'll be able to fight like a Judgment, because we probably won't have the money to fully abuse the store. Justice. It's actually pretty good about now. One of all the original consumables. Or each type. Oh, and I forgot. This is the Isaac fight, which you guys were probably trying to yell at. It's like, no, Tenji, don't go. It's the Isaac fight. You're an idiot. Oh, almost hit. Almost stepped on her eye. That would have been nice damage. Man, I was gonna say, I was like, considering this is probably one of the hardest, damn it, one of the hardest mom fights, the versions of mom. Thought I was doing pretty well there for a little bit. Then it all went to poopies. All's the poopies. Yes, that's a scientific term. Oh, I didn't know I was that low. Anyways, that's... I apologize, that was a terrible run, but thank goodness it's over, because that was an awful run. It really was. I needed to be put down and put out of my misery. So, hey everyone, we'll see you next time for our pursuit of Platinum God. Thanks as always for watching, and have a good day.